Successful people read. If you look at characteristics of people who've been successful, you take the top leaders of industry, the top people that come to mind, like a Mark Cuban, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Warren Buffett, Oprah Winfrey. One of the common themes that runs through them is they're readers. They love to read. Not only do they love to read, they understand the power of knowledge. Bill Gates reads one book a week. Warren Buffett reads 5 hours a day. Mark Cuban, 3 hours a day. Oprah Winfrey writes books, publishes, and is a voracious reader herself. When Bill Gates was asked one time if he could have a superpower, what would it be? Do you know what he said? He said, "I would love to have the power to be able to read faster." Why? Because they know the power of knowledge. You see, if you're not where you want to be in life with regards to whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, it's because you're not moving forward and acquiring the knowledge to get you there. You seem to think that you have some type of limitation, that you have some type of disability, that you're, born on the wrong side of the street, or that you're the wrong gender, or the wrong ethnicity, or the wrong size, shape, form, color, whatever. It doesn't really matter what the excuse is. Whatever you want to use, people use that. You weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You come from, a foreign country, whatever. What excuse do you want? There's tons of them. Get on the pity potty, join the crowd. There are two lines in life. The one line is very long. It's the line where people want to get in line of becoming successful, having financial freedom, etc. That line is super long, the wants. The line right next to it is those who are willing to work for it. That line is very short. There are fewer people who are willing to put in the effort to work towards their success. The average stop when it gets hard. You see, there's resistance in everything that we do. Without resistance, there's no growth. But most people, when that resistance raises its head in your life, people pull back. They feel it's a sign or it's a failure. And so when that resistance or that challenge or that difficult time or task comes up, they shrink from it. Maybe they try it, and maybe they do well for a little while, and then the next challenge comes up and beats them down, and they stop getting back up, and then they just reset themselves back into average or mediocrity. Why do we use the word average? Think about it. Average. That's like everybody, right? Like the average of this, the common mean, the average. We kind of like surrendered ourselves to being amongst the majority. The majority are the average. Well, I'm an average guy. I'm not low, I'm not high, I'm just average. It's like that is almost a sense of complacency. See, we should strive to be above average. We should strive to be superior to average. Do you think we were put on this earth and made by a grand creator to be average? Do you think that he said, "I now put you here on this earth and I want you to be average"? No. Just like any parent would want their children to succeed, to become the best version of themselves, I believe our creator wants us to be the same. He's entitled and endowed us with great gifts. Gifts that we have the ability, if we recognize it, to unlock, to find, to develop, to use for the benefit of others. You see, if our true goal is to help those around us, we in turn will benefit from it because our intention is pure. But what happens is we allow negativity to come in and to disrupt us and to knock us down and to have us lower our bar of expectation, our standard, and become average. Is that really what you want out of life? Well, I don't want to make any waves. I don't want to do anything big. We're afraid. We look for excuses. We look for excuses to justify our inadequacies and our inability to do something. Maybe it's not even an inability. Maybe it's just laziness. We just don't want to do it. It's too hard. But we would like to. You see, we dream. We dream about, what it'd be like if we were financially free, or if we were following our passion, or we were in great physical shape. We dream, we fantasize. It just becomes a dream. You see, dreamers don't ever get things done. The dream must be followed by work. Workers get things done. Creating a work ethic will make your dreams come true. You know, the saying, successful people are those willing to do those things that others won't do, to have something today that others don't have. You know, it's all about the work. If you're not where you want to be, then determine what you need to do to get there. You know, it's all about what you decide for yourself, what you're willing to live with. Are you willing to live with mediocrity and being average? Or are you tired of that? Today is the day. Tomorrow doesn't exist. Today exists. Don't put it off for tomorrow. Don't procrastinate. Don't live in the past. Don't let the past define you. Don't let your past write your life story. Start today on that path that will lead you to what you are meant to be. You have it within you. Find it, nurture it, and watch how things will change for you. Remember, success is never an accident.